$5,000 MLB play for you guys in this video. 8-2 run over the last 10 MLB plays and 4-2 start to the NFL season. This month has profited over $23,000 and this weekend is one for the books. I love the value of today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And today I'm looking at two plays and we're going to cover the baseball one here. And if you guys want the second play, my VIP is available. I've left the link below with a promo code for this specific weekend so you guys do not miss out. Now let's get to the money. If you guys are growing, expanding, learning, share the show with a couple buddies that like to sports bet, that likes to learn how to do this correctly and invest. Don't gamble, guys. That's the only way I grow the show. I don't run ads. I hate running ads because I don't like listening to ads when I'm listening to a podcast or some sort of YouTube video, so I'm not doing that to you guys. And with that said, let's win this Friday. Let's make this one special and let's get right into it. We got one of the main matches of MLB for today. Got Seattle Mariners versus the Houston Astros. And if you guys don't know, both these teams are tied right now for the division. This series over the next 3 days is going to impact these teams significantly. And we're going to see a lot of action. And I believe these next 3 games are going to be very low scoring. It's going to be playoff atmosphere-like games. Now, we got Wu on the mound for Seattle. And for Houston, you got Mr. Hunter Brown. Now, let's talk about Houston versus Wu. We got some success. Jordy Alvarez, 3.5 OPS and 2 at-bats. He might be playing today. He's day-to-day right now. Now, the only real player that has hit him well in 8 at-bats is Walker, right? 8 at-bats, 1.556 OPS, as you guys can see right here. There's some players that have hit him well, Dubon being one of them, Correa, 9 at-bats, but we're looking for that 1.0 OPS. Now, Seattle versus Brown, there's a couple key figures that have hit him well, one of them being Suarez, 1.25 OPS. In 4 at-bats, we want to see more at-bats, but 4 at-bats is a good amount of at-bats. And then 21 at-bats for Mr. Rodriguez, 0.820 OPS. Naylor, you see 2.667 OPS, but with 2 at-bats, right? So for the most part, Hunter has controlled this lineup, and he's controlled the best player in this lineup, which is Mr. Raleigh, right? The potential MVP of this league. Now, Hunter Brown, home away, he is a steady pitcher across the way. Home away, day and night, and I talk about this for excellent pitchers, and he's one of them. Over the last 3 games, he's been nothing short of excellent. 2 runs versus Atlanta, 0 runs versus Texas, and versus the Angels, 1 run over the last 7 games, 3-2, 1.66 OPS. Hunter Brown has been one of the better pitchers in the entire league this entire season. Now, Brian Wu, very similar situation. He's one of the best pitchers in the entire league over the last 7 games, 5-1, 3.02 ERA, and a little bit more shaky in regards to the earned runs, giving 2, 2, and 3 earned runs over the last 3 games, but nonetheless, he's a great pitcher. But here's the deal. His splits are a little bit different here. You see the gap here. At home, 10-2, 2.44 ERA. Away, 4-5, 3.58 ERA. So he does struggle a bit away. This line opened up in favor of Houston at -112. Some books have it at -110, -112. Money and support rather even right now. 50% of the bets going to both sides, as you guys can see right now, but money is coming in on the Houston Astros, 60% of the bets. Now I want to see how this progresses as the day goes on. I do believe Seattle's going to attract a lot more money. Pickett right now has Seattle lopsided action, so I want to see BetMGM's action and also this closer to game time. Now, let's talk about Seattle for a little bit. They're 9-1 over the last 10 games. They are hot. They are playing extremely well. But let's look at who they've been facing specifically over the last 10 games. They face the Angels team that are down and out. St. Louis pretty much down and out as well. And they're facing them at home. At home, they're a very strong team. Away, they're not that strong. And that's why they lost that 1 game versus Kansas City. And also look at the pitchers they've been facing. Let's talk about that for a little bit. Other than Kolek and Kikuchi and Liberatore has been a little bit shaky as of late. They haven't been facing strong opposition when it comes to pitching. And today, Hunter Brown is a story that's pretty tough to battle with. Now, Houston on the flip side, they've been a little bit more shaky, 6-4 over the last 10, but they did win 3 critical games against the Rangers to solidify that gap between them, and now versus Seattle, they have to do the same thing. Now, Brian Wu, over the last 2 games versus Houston, 6 earned runs this year in 12 innings pitched against this team. So Houston has hit this guy, and hit him pretty well, specifically this year. It's not a long time ago. Now, Hunter Brown this season versus Seattle, the first game he faced him, he pitched them excellently, 0 earned runs in 6 innings. The second game, they got to him a little bit with 3 earned runs. Game 3 today, both these guys are under pressure because both these teams need the win. Now, something that you guys need to factor in is the fact that Houston did not play yesterday. Whereas Seattle, they played yesterday and they were playing Kansas City, and now they have to travel to Houston. What does that mean? It means the following, guys. It means that their bullpen is a little bit more fatigued. Andrew Munoz got used yesterday, their best closer. He did not get used the day prior. Bazardo got used yesterday. He did not get used the day prior. But Gabe Spears has been used the last 3 days. This is a player that we're not going to see today. Their 1-2-3 punch is a little bit affected today because Spears is not going to be shown today because he's pitched the last 3 days. Whereas, you look at Houston, they're coming in nice and pretty because they were rested yesterday. So their main arms are ready to go, and if they're winning, when they're winning, they're going to be able to close this game out. Now, earned runs, Vegas props. We love to look at this because we want to see where Vegas is at. And they have both these guys very similar. Under 1.5 runs at plus 120, over 1.5 at minus 165. So they do have that dead even. They do have Seattle projected to get more hits in this game. That's the one area where I do see a little bit of an edge for Seattle based on Vegas's props. Now, ultimately, let's talk about home and about splits. Seattle 36 and 42 at home. Astros, the complete opposite. They're 46 and 32 at home, a strong team at home. Yeah, Seattle saw over the last 10 games, but facing weaker opposition. Brian Wu on the mound, he has struggled in the past versus Houston, and his numbers are a lot more shaky than you can see Mr. Hunter Brown. The most that Hunter Brown has allowed over the last 5-10 games is 2 earned runs, and you see plenty of games with 0 earned runs. Today at home, a stud like he is, I expect him to do big things, and I love the Houston Astros in this spot, and I want to wait to see if Jordy Alvarez is going to play today. This is going to be a key position for this game if Jordy plays, but ultimately I still like them without it just because of the defensive game that it will be, and Houston at home trying to win this division. I love that spot, guys. College football, another game that I'm looking out for today. Again, if you guys want that, join that VIP, guys. I hope you guys share the show first and foremost, and secondly, let's win the weekend if you guys join the team, and if not, I hope you guys win the weekend as well. And next video will be done Monday. Videos will be done Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Tomorrow I might have a little surprise for you guys with a little long format video for college football and NFL. Keep you guys updated with that. And with that said, let's win the weekend, and I'll catch you guys Monday.